Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want the fastest game show on MikeC.
And I'm Fred Y.
Hey, welcome back to Pop. Nah, I'm just kidding. I got it right. It's Retro Wednesday.
Hey, what's good, everybody? Here on Retro Wednesdays, we take a look at some older games because ain't shit coming out on these updated consoles now. So we going to hop in the DeLorean and go back in time, man, and talk about some old school gaming. Now, like we said before, we don't really rate these games because we all think that, pretty much they're classics, man. And this is what started the whole thing with, your current PlayStation and all this other stuff. So today we're going to be talking about Rush In Attack.
Not Russian attack. Rush in attack, okay?
Yeah. A lot of you people...
All these years, I thought it was Russian attack, okay?
A lot of you people probably thought that way, too. And Russian attack. Yeah, no, Rush and attack. Like Rush and attack, but they put it in instead of the and. So, Rush and attack. When did that debut on the NES, Mike?
So this debuted on the NES July 1985, developed by our favorite Konami.
Yes.
And a lot of stuff with Konami back then, it was a two-player game, right? Mm-hmm. You got the classic blue and red characters, okay? And the whole premise of this game is basically you're two soldiers going behind enemy lines and everything like that, but you're only armed with, guess what? A knife, okay?
That's it. That's all you got.
That's all you got, a knife. Occasionally you might get a bazooka or some grenades or whatever, but that's all you had with a knife. I don't know how many levels it was to the game. I don't know if I even beat this game, okay? But I definitely do remember playing this game with my brother as far as these late nights playing these games, man. Two-player Russian attack games. So it's very simplistic. It's like a side-scroller, so it ain't none of this 3D stuff that we used to now. This is all left to right side, or is it right? Yeah, left to right side type of scrolling and everything. Go back and forth, hit a couple people, the music and stuff like that. Just like how they used to do the alarms as well too, when you were about to fight like the last boss and stuff like that. It was just a fun time, man, with this game,
Yeah, and y'all remember y'all looking at it on the screen. Remember the guy that was hiding on the floor or was laying down on the floor? That's where you would get your bazooka from. But this whole game, man, was like you just had a knife. That's all you did, man. All you could do is jump and stab, and that was it, man.
That is it. And try to jump over these people before they hit you or whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you died a lot in this game too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You died a whole lot in this game. But it was just fun, man. This was just a game in its pure form, man. Left to right scrolling, just fun, hopping up and down, shooting a couple of people, whatever, whenever you got the bazooka. Mm-hmm. But stabbing a whole boatload of people, man, with your red and blue knife, man.
Yeah. I mean, this was an awesome game on the Nintendo. It was another Nintendo must-have game. Now, I don't think that you could play simultaneously at the same time. It was one after another. I may be wrong.
At the same time.
It was two people at the same time. And Konami was ahead of the game, man, because they had a lot of games like sport games like Double Dribble. That was a must game. I think Track and Field was 2.
Track and Field was Konami, as well as your old classic Contra.
Yeah, and Contra definitely was one of the games that you had to get, man. And the replayability on this game was endless because this was something that you could not beat all first try, man. This is y'all remember the days of spending the night over your friend's house. That one lucky guy that parents gave him a
every
Nintendo
game system in the world, yeah.
Man.
Every game.
And y'all would just sit there and play for hours, and then the bad thing about it is that they would make you go to sleep early because you had to go to church. You know what I'm saying? I remember that so many times. Hey, when I stayed over at the Williams' house, I consider that my stepfather. When I stayed over there, man, me and Mario would be up all night playing the Nintendo, and we had to go to bed around about like maybe 10 o'clock, and then we would wake back up at like 1 o'clock in the morning and start playing this stuff again. I'm sorry, Miss Williams. That's why we was always asleep in church.
There you go. Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
hey, we a little bit too old to get in trouble for it now, so I'm letting the cat out the bag. But that was it, man. It's memorable times playing these games, and people may look at these graphics and be like, these horrible. But remember, this is what all started these next-gen consoles. There would not be a PlayStation without a Sega Genesis or a Nintendo or a Sega 32X or even an Atari 2600, 7200, or even that there was a video game system where you put a screen on the TV, the tube TV itself. That was your game. That, you know what I'm saying? You put that screen on the TV, man. I mean, this is way back in the day. I never experienced that, but through the game history, I saw that, man. And it's just marvelous, man, how you can play these games and you can have so much fun. And the graphics aren't that good compared to stuff now, but it was just fun times, man. It takes you back to yesteryear when you can put in the game and play it, you know what I'm saying, without having to wait 2 days before you have to download and update the controller and all this other crap. But Rush in Attack, man, one of the Rush in Attack, one of the most iconic games that was on the Nintendo NES Entertainment System. One of the must games that you had to have, man. And remember, I think this started Metal Gear. I believe it started Metal Gear with this, or the remnants of Metal Gear. So we wouldn't have a lot of these games today if we didn't play these old school joints, man. And you gotta give it up. You gotta give it up to these old school cats, man. It's just wow. I'm just speechless sometimes how I go back and I play these games. And I'm just like floored, man, with what these I think we lost Mike. Let me call him back. Live TV, y'all. Well, pre-recorded. Let me try to get him back in. MikeC.
What the hell happened, man?
I'm gonna try to hit you back.
All right, bro.
Hold on.
You gotta do that whole episode over again?
Nah, man, we're gonna keep it grimy. We're gonna keep it just like it is.
Bro.
All right, hold on. All right.
Like I was saying, man, Rush in Attack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're not gonna start that over. So we can't recreate all that stuff that we said, man. So we're gonna keep it just like this. But yeah. So like I was saying,
started on off.
I forgot where I left off at. But
You're just talking about how far games have came along so far from where they've been.
Yeah, I mean it's just amazing how you look at these games, man. It is what it is, man. Rush in Attack, one of the best games that's on the Nintendo, and this is a pre-recorded video, and I'm not editing anything. I'm keeping it like it is, man. Thank you, Grand Wizard, for this stuff that you did to the Gamer Show, man. So,
bro.
but Russian Attack, man, on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Hey, that's right. That's right. And so, like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's the Gamer Show with an A. Don't forget to head over to the Facebook store page to find all the prices. Don't forget to hit us up on vTime. Don't forget to subscribe, become a Games Club member. And don't forget to hit that bell when we're notified when we drop videos like these, Retro Wednesday, The Gamer Show.
And please remember to like and subscribe to all our social media networks. Join our SteamOS community and our website community where you can get some free stuff. And you'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
The Gamer Show.
See you next time. Keep on watching. Thanks always for tuning in. Peace, y'all.
See y'all later.